Hi everyone, Scorp here, continuing this Duelist the Roses challenge playthrough. These are gonna be... I think I'm gonna do one duel at a time for these, just in the sake of time, because these are gonna take forever to make. It's just been reality with, not gonna really need mystical chapter chain, but for doing this style of playthrough, it just takes a very long time to do these, so we're gonna take a little bit of extra time here. Let's play Winged Elf. So we're going against Mai today. I'm not terribly worried about her. We just need to save some of the... This is a really good card. Although I'd like to use it in the early game, but... we can... I mean, I'm not going to really be able to make much of a light deck later, so... If I use all of these fairies, I do need to save a couple of fairies for just cheesing cheesing at least one opponent out, so... So, I kept Scale Angle and Binding Chain. Scale Angle is not a terrible card, Binding Chain isn't an awful card either. So, I have two just in case I need them, and they're splashable and as leaders pretty easily. And then I don't really think I need Hourglass of Courage to beat her, so... If I'm going to use all the fairies, I might as well put in Silver Bow and Arrow. And Winged Trumpeter. This deck should very easily win against Mai, so... With just this, so... We haven't even used most of the actually good cards yet. Which is very good for this playthrough, because I think the biggest problem is if you get to much later in the game, you're gonna have big problems if you don't prepare ahead of time. So we'll just go with that. Now we need some more females, which are mostly spellcasters, and either spellcasters or I'll put Mystical Elf in this deck. That would be complete overkill. I'm not gonna be able to play a Mystical Elf deck, or really much of Lights. Lucky Trinket definitely goes in. Ganon probably going in. I use Lamoon. Let's see here. Might as well put in Mystical Elf. I need females, really. Not Magician of Faith. That card is way too good. Fairy's Gift, though, can go in. Ancient Elf can go in. We used Eldine. We can put an Ill Witch, though, and Maiden of Moonlight, and I believe Lady of Faith. If I have deck cost problems, I'll use Unhappy Maiden, but I don't think I'm going to. This does not count as a female for some reason. Also, it's a pretty decent card. A Fairy Witch can go in. We've used Witch of the Black Forest. I think we used Witch's Apprentice, maybe? Probably not. How about we get rid of... And then the rest of this we can just get rid of some cards. Hannibal Necromancer's terrible. That's female. It'll go in when I put in a... perfect time to hide a Lou Wizard, I think. Rock Spirit and ooh, Spirit of the Winds will work. Now, let's see here. First off, let's go check our deck cost is fine. Oh, we need to put in more expensive cards. We can take out the Genin for sure, and the Lady of Faith. That's too cheap, and Fairy Witch. And let's see here. What else is really cheap that we can get rid of? Technically Dancing Elf, but Dancing Elf is like only going to be good in this deck, so leave that in. I mean, technically I could use Life at some point. Maybe I'll use it on like some dragon deck or something. Might be okay. I mean, we did put in some really expensive garbage, so I don't want to put in too much garbage, but I need to spend. Let's see. I mean, most of these expensive cards are technically good. There's no real Winged Beast hate up here, though. Just something that would be nice, but I mean, it's gonna be hard to actually find Winged Beast hate. I'm gonna put in Fairy Meteor Crush because I hate the card. Oh, this is something that I should have been using. I should have definitely used one of these on... I should have used Warrior Elimination on... Oh, I guess I can save it for him. Let's see here. Stainstorm. Breath of Light's a rock. That's Fish. Which is ridiculous. Spellcasters, Fiends. Oh yes, Dust Tornado. Wing Beasts. Goodbye. That card is useful for exactly one opponent. And we're about to face them. Oh, this is gonna go in against him. Let's see. Most of these cards are just so good, I don't want to get rid of them. Although, Launcher Spider could be... There's a definite argument that I'd throw in a Launcher Spider here. Some of these other really expensive cards that just need to go away. Oh, Yamadron. This card's so bad. Okay, we should have a very favorable matchup against Mai, I think, so I'm not terribly worried here. Now, next up, what I have to do, I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to go and check off all of these cards in the spreadsheet, and make sure that I haven't added any cards that I've already played. So, this is why I'm going to do one duel at a time. Okay, we had no duplicates, which is kind of what I expect at this point. So, easy time to... Let's just get rid of Mai. Mai shouldn't be too bad. And we got kind of close on deck cost, so that's good. Now, this isn't going to be a completely unfair fight, but it's not going to be... I mean, this could be kind of easy, or it could be pretty awful. I don't know. Let's see here. This is not very useful in this. Well, we can make this. Let's get rid of that. I'd like to draw Megami. That would be really, really, really good. If I drew Megami here. No, we drew the Stone Cold Nuts. Okay. Well, this duel is absolutely over. There is 0 chance that we lose this. I think this fusion fails. Oh, no, it works. Good. Okay. So that's a 3,300. But Happy Lover's effect makes it so that it's only 28, which is just good. Okay, game. We didn't have to draw all 3 mystical elves in the top. Okay. So we drew every mystical elf in our deck in the top 13 cards. I just want to state that that's unbelievably disgusting. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Mai. This is just not fair. Not even close. So, I would just throw down a Dust Tornado. I actually probably will just use the Dust Tornado, just because it's funny. And they'll let me get closer to her with face-down creatures, so might as well. Also, animation and stuff that nobody ever sees because nobody plays this card. At all. I want comments below. How many of you have actually seen that animation? Oh, hi, Pet Dragon. Goodbye, Pet Dragon. Yeah, this matchup is incredibly favored for us. Yeah, that was pretty brutal. I mean, I'm gonna say this was a very short episode, but it still took a while to make, which is unfortunate. So I think this is gonna be it. I do want to just go over what we're gonna do for Mako, because Mako's annoying, and he uses fish. So there's this thing in the game called Winged Beasts, and their leader kind of messes up fish a little bit. So I think that's what we're going to do next. So we're going to have just beaten up Winged Beasts. We beat them really bad there with fairies. I'll use Fairy Leader again against Panic because it auto-destroys Fiends. Oh, and we'll use another one against Pegasus. So that'll be 2 free wins for us. Oh, I need the third one for, I'm glad I saved 3. I need the third one for Bones, because it auto-spawns zombies. Yeah, fairies are disgusting. Absolutely not okay. Why is this leader acceptable? So, yeah, we got rid of some bad cards here, like Spirit of the Winds. We drew incredibly well that game. I would be hard-pressed to draw any better. I didn't draw pretty much any of the cards that I just wanted to not see. Yeah, that was pretty nasty. So, a little bit shorter. This time, hopefully tomorrow, hopefully Mako goes as well. I mean, I'm very happy that this won this easily. So, thank you all for watching. Have a nice day.